Hello everybody and welcome to day 7 of the 7-day writing challenge. You made it. If you are still here, that means that you have undertaken 7 days of writing with me and you've made it all the way to the end. And that really deserves a high five, because I know one thing, and that is that authors are finishers. If you have managed to stick through the last 7 days, you're one of the few people that can say, I'm going to do something and commit to it and see it through to the end. And I guess you're the kind of person that I'm looking for, because I know that if this challenge has been something that has awoken the desire in you to write, then you and I maybe have not finished our business together. You now are at a crossroads. You can decide that writing is going to be a hobby like knitting that comes out in winter and you'll get back to it next winter. Or maybe this 7-day writing challenge has awoken something in you that you know needs to be part of your life. So you are now at the threshold of a very important decision. What are you going to do with your writing? Are you just going to put it in the bottom drawer and hope that you get to it? Or do you want to take the next step and actually do something with it that could potentially lead to a book and publication in the world? Well, I've been working with authors for a long time now, taking writers and turning them into authors. And I realized this year that what I needed to do was to create certainty of outcome for people, so that when people worked with me, they knew that if they walked the full journey with me, that there would be certainty of outcome. Because I think that that helps us so much to make a decision if we know that we can be sure that there is going to be an outcome. Many of us write for many years and we don't know, will I ever get published? Will I ever finish? But if you know that at the end of that road there is a certain outcome, that helps you to make a decision and it helps you to stick to it. And that was the reason that I started my publishing company, Joanne Fedler Media, so that I could take writers that I'm working with and turn them into authors and then help them to get published. So I now want to offer you to take the next step and to become part of my community of awakened authors. I now run an 8-week transformational writing course called the Author Awakening Adventure that begins in a few weeks' time. Now, this course is unlike any other writing course out there. It's taken me probably 20 years of personal development, publishing, writing my own books, to get to the point where I was actually able to create the full course. And I now want to offer you the opportunity to become part of this tribe of awakened authors. I believe so much in the value of a writing community, of people supporting each other in order to reach the finish line together, where we can all cheer each other on and learn and share from one another. Now, this Author Awakening Adventure is unlike any other writing course, because I don't just focus on the craft of writing. You know, you do have to learn the craft of writing if you want to be a successful author. There is no question of that. But there is something much more fundamental that we all need to learn when we are writing, which is to overcome the things that stop us from writing, which is often not the craft. It's often mindsets, limiting mindsets that get in our way. You know, things like self-doubt, believing you don't have it in you, fear of not being able to put yourself out there, not believing you have anything of value to say. And what I've done is I have structured the entire Author Awakening Adventure around helping you to overcome those limiting mindsets and then teaching you the craft that accompanies that, so that you can emerge from that course with absolute certainty about what you're writing about, what the message is that you have to share in this world, and actually knowing the steps that you have to take in order to get there. So I am looking to give away one spot in the Author Awakening Adventure, and I only take 100 people in each intake. I'm looking to give away one full scholarship to somebody that I believe is going to write something that will inspire, nourish, and grow the spirit of the world. I'm looking to invest in somebody who can potentially produce a book that I know is going to be a light in the world. Now, I don't want you sitting there and thinking, oh, that'll never be me. It could be you. I want you to think about what you know from your experience that the world needs to hear. What do you see because of what you have survived? What is the message that you believe you have to share in this world? And then let me help you to put that message into written form into a book and bring it out into the world so that it can light a path for other people. I so believe that we need books that inspire in this world, and I believe in investing in authors, and I believe in people investing in themselves in order to achieve their dreams. If you would like to be in the running to win this full scholarship to the Author Awakening Adventure, all you have to do is fill in the application below, and all the details are below here. You can read all about what I'm offering in this course. You can download the course outline. You can email my team to ask any questions about it. All you need to do is fill in that form, and you have 48 hours to submit your application, and I'm going to be reading through every single one of them, and I'm going to select one person to win the full scholarship. And then I have 99 other spots for anybody else who is ready to invest in themselves and their dream, knowing that Joanne Fedler Media is just waiting in the wings to find the next J.K. Rowling. The only difference is that I'm not interested in making money out of authors. I'm interested in books that touch, move, inspire, and uplift other people. And even if that means that your book sells 5 copies, 10 copies, but it makes a difference to somebody else's life, well, that is a successful book. So don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about your platform. I know there are lots of publishers that are so concerned about that. I work in a very different way from other publishers. I'm interested in books that have gone deep, where authors have really worked hard with their own experience, where they have worked with their courageous souls and they have wrought something that is worthy of being out in this world. And I know that every single one of you that has done this challenge has got something to share with the world. Please, please don't let your limiting mindset stop you from applying for this. Don't let this opportunity flit by you. Please, without overthinking it, without waiting too long, fill in the application now, while you still feel the fire of the 7-day challenge burning inside of you. Don't let it go out. Don't let this opportunity pass you by, because you could be the person that I choose to invest in all the way to publication. So for all of you, I want to just thank you so much for having been part of the 7-day writing challenge, and I hope that you will all allow writing to become part of your life in a much bigger way, that it will help you to work out the kind of life that you want to live. I hope that your words carry you into the future in a way that makes you feel enlarged, that uplifts you through your darkness, through your loneliness, through your difficulty. Any one of you who chooses to become part of my community of awakened authors in the Author Awakening Adventure, we will work together for a while to come. You will have my mentorship, you will have my guidance, you will have everything that I have to offer, including my contacts internationally, in order for you to become the author that you want to be. So once again, everybody, thank you so much for sharing yourselves with me in the 7-day challenge, and I so look forward to seeing some of you in the Author Awakening Adventure. Apply now, submit your application now.